Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. If you haven't, my name is Mazzy, and today I'm doing a night routine video. I have a little bit of an overlap in this video with the video that's going to come out next week, which is getting a colonoscopy with motility, which should be quite interesting. It's already been very uncomfortable. You will see some of that as we get going, and then majority of it will come next week. So let's get into it. I run 2 liters of fluids a day right now, and so in the afternoon, it's currently 6 o'clock, 6:11 to be exact, but I do always have to switch out my fluid bag, and then I switch it at different times depending on when I started the first one. So usually I'm completely done running all of my fluids by this time, not hooking up my 2nd liter, but that's okay. It's the weekend, it's Sunday, so I am going into school tomorrow, but I'm a little off schedule today just because I don't like being connected, is really what it comes down to. That's good enough. She's spiked and reset the volume, and then it asks if I'm ready to start the pump, and I just say yes. That 2nd liter is running now, so I will be done with running fluids at 10:15 p.m. There you go. That's part of my night routine. It is now 7:45, and my mom and I kind of switch off between who sets up my TPN, and tonight she set it up. I finished and turned in everything that's due tonight, and so I'm going to start setting up, or like getting connected to TPN and starting night meds and that kind of stuff. I made a list of all the Halloween movies to watch this year, and then I highlighted the ones that I've never seen before, so I've been working on making my way through the list. I'll probably post this list on my Instagram. So, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram. It's the same handle as here. I actually changed my mind. I'm going to do a little bit of chit chat while I do this. So to fill in, I ran TPN, which is the white. This is the TPN line. This line is running fluids right now. I've been on TPN since June 11th, 2021. I'm on TPN because I have a pretty severe GI motility disorder in my esophagus, stomach, and large intestine. My small intestine is actually dysmobile in the sense that it actually empties 2 times faster than normal people. So my body doesn't process food, doesn't absorb nutrients properly, so we have malabsorption issues in my gut. Okay, so just mixed meds. I have to crush them all up and then put water in them so that they can be sucked up by the syringe, and then they all go through my J. I have a GJ tube. So the one to the side is the G, which I am always draining out of, and then the one in the middle is the J tube, and that's what I put all my medicine in. And so I have like serious volume issues, so I have to push this over like a long period of time to make sure I don't feel super sick, and then I end up feeling super sick anyways. But I don't have any other route to take these specific medications, so I get to just deal with it. All my meds have been, I'm working on pushing them right now, but they've been divvied and stuff like that, so I'm gonna work on tomorrow morning's meds, and then gonna straighten my desk up a little bit because it's a bit of a mess, and then probably brush my teeth and go to bed. So okay, so I don't know if it's a thing. Apparently my hair is not braided anymore. So I feel like people who don't have motility issues probably don't really understand what it means when someone says they don't tolerate tube feeds anymore, which is something that I say because it's true, but the way that not tolerating tube feeds might look, or like signs and symptoms of not tolerating feeds, for me specifically, is very severe distension. This is all just from running laxatives, because I'm trying to like stimulate my gut because I'm about to do a whole clean out. And I'm like really dreading it because it's incredibly painful, and typically I found that I can take medication for the nausea, but it only really relieves it for probably like an hour. I disconnected it because I was getting so nauseous, but it feeds straight into my small intestine, which, like I said earlier, is supposed to be 2 times faster than normal. So I don't know if maybe my intestinal motility is getting worse, which could be a very possible thing. Like, I have to take medication through my small intestine because I would take medication and then go to drain my stomach in 3 hours after not having anything but water that whole time, and all the medication will just drain right out of my stomach, which does not work when you're trying to stay alive. I had a really hard time coming to terms with like accepting that distension was part of it, but I also, like, distension was not one of my first symptoms. So my symptoms were really just pain and nausea. It was like really what it was, until I got diagnosed. And then I was diagnosed in July 2020, and then by June 2021 I was TPN dependent. It's just hard. Like, it's really just hard on the mental health and the body image and the kind of just the nuisance that medical devices bring with them. Like, this is horrible. I hate it so much. Like, it just seems so unnecessary, but I know it's so necessary because I've had bowel obstructions and I've had malnutrition and severe electrolyte imbalances and all that stuff, like severe dehydration, that kind of stuff. So I like to say that I'm comfortable with what I am, but I don't think I can ever really get comfortable with it because I know what life is like without it. And I lived that life for the first 20 years of my life, so, or not 20, but like a solid 18 years of my life were like, still had GI issues, but we're not nearly anywhere within the proximity of where things are right now. So I brush my teeth 2 times a night, and then once in the morning. I was speaking to my dentist about it, and he actually prescribed like it's tricalcium phosphate. I don't know really what that means, but basically it helps protect the enamel on your teeth. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow my TikTok or my Instagram that are both at chronicallymaz. And I will see you in my next video.